Hello, my name is Kirsten, and today we're going to do 15 minutes of a seated leg workout. Now, I'm in my clinic clothes. I just came back from the clinic that I work at. Maybe you're in your work clothes too, or in your pajamas. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. This workout should target the muscles in your legs without building up too much of a sweat. It's perfect if you want to activate the muscles in your legs before going on a hike, or if you're just trying to regain some strength. So let's set the alarm. We've got 15 minutes on the clock. Whoop. And let's go. So from your seat, bring your feet about hip width distance. Make sure to sit up really, really tall and rest your arms wherever feels comfortable. Take one of your legs, for me it's my right leg, point it out in front of you. Then bring it back to neutral. Now do that same thing with your other leg. Point your toes and your leg out in front of you. Bring it back to neutral. Now just kind of keep working side to side like this. As you can see, I'm on a beautiful patio chair. It has a little table on it just in case I want to put anything on there. And these types of chairs aren't very stable. But thankfully, we're not going to be doing too much where you would need a super stable chair. But I do recommend one that has a backrest, just in case, and maybe some armrests. You can also keep your hands in your lap as well. One more time each side, just bringing your toes out in front of you as far forward as they can go. Good, now you're back at the first leg, bring it out in front of you, now lift it. Put it down, then bring it back. Other side, point it forward, lift it up, put it down, then bring it back. Keep going from side to side. And you should really be articulating through your toes, through your feet. You might feel this in your calves. And then as soon as you lift your leg off of the ground, you're activating your quads. So let's do this a couple more times, and I'll show you what I feel. Maybe it's what you feel. You point out calves, lift up quads, set down calves, then bring it back to neutral. Point it out calves, lift up quads, set it down, bring it back to neutral. One more time on this side. Set it down, bring it back, and just rest a little bit. Rock out your body one way and then the other, just so you're not being too still with your upper body. Good. Now we're going to do some marching. So this might be a good place to hold on to something if you want to. Starting with the right leg. Lift the knee up, put it down. Left leg up, put it down. Right knee up, put it down. The left side up, put it down. So as you work here, notice your quads. Those are the big muscles here. You have 4 muscles there. And you're working pretty much all of them. And now with something like this, it doesn't really matter how high you lift your knee. What matters is that you're utilizing your muscle along the way. You're flexing your hips, but don't put too much of the emphasis on your hip flexors, if that makes sense. Try to keep it in the quads. And for the last couple rounds here, see if there's anything else that you can activate around your leg. Yeah. It's almost like you're bringing resistance into your leg. Yep. One more time each side. Last one. There. Now, scoot forward in your chair a little bit. We're going to open and close each leg. Again, you can stabilize with your hands here or bring them to your thighs. Then you'll step your right leg out, then bring it back to the middle. Other side, left leg out, bring it back to the middle. Really notice where you're stepping with your feet, because you want to do a complete step out, and then bring it back and step down. And then other side completely out, and then bringing it back to center. Keep stepping out. It's almost like you're stepping over something. You might even have a dog. They might bring their toy to you while you're doing this. And maybe you're stepping over the toy. Who knows? Even if you feel inclined, you can reach down and grab it. and then throw it. One more time each side. And last time. Good. Now we're going to do all of those again, okay? So sit back in your chair. Hands wherever feels comfortable. Starting with the right toe, just point it out and then bring it back. Other side, point it out and then back. Now this time around, you know the drill, you know the moves, you've done them before. I want you to add some resistance to them. So it's almost like you're pressing something out and then pulling it back in, just to activate the muscle in a slightly different way. Pressing out, pulling in. And notice what you feel underneath your feet. Maybe it's a carpet, could be hardwood floor. You might even have a towel under there, who knows? Could be your dog's toy. Just feel the texture and the resistance that you can create. One more time each side. Good. Now start again with the right foot pointing. Activate the quad and lift. Bring it down and then together. Other side, point it out and lift. Then put it down and together. First side out and lift. Then put it down and then together. Let's keep working on this. And you might even get to a point where you lift so high that you feel the back of your leg comes off of the chair. Don't stress it too hard. Strength doesn't just come quickly. It takes time. It takes practice. It's something that you have to work on every single day. You know, if you've already done this video maybe like 20, 30 times or so by now, you might even put some weights on your ankles and see how that feels. You know, and at this point you could also be kicking something out of the way as well. Just notice. Let's do it one more time, each side. Really pressing it out, feeling the texture as you lift, then putting it down, and then bringing it back. Other side, loud, lift, down, and back. And then again, scooch forward. Feet still hip width distance. Hands wherever feels comfortable. I'm gonna put them on my thighs for now. And you step it out and together. Other side, step it out and then together. Rely on your feet. You're sitting, so you should feel some sense of stability because you're not really relying on your balance. But just notice what it's like to really step out and then down and come back. And you know, it wouldn't hurt to activate your core here. Especially if you notice your upper body's kind of moving a lot, activate the core. So at least if you're still moving, you can know where your center is. Up and out, back together, up and out, back together, up and out, back together. One more time, each side. Good. Now, keep your hips slightly forward, so you're kind of scooched forward on your chair. Feet hip width distance. Now this time bring your hands to the sides of your knees. Now you're going to use your hands as resistance, okay? So press with your hands and then press out with your knees. Press, 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 press for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then relax. Cross your hands so they're in the center. Press into your knees. Press your knees into your hands for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now you get the drill. So we're going to do 5 short reps going out, and then 5 short reps going in, and then we'll switch again. So starting from the outside, ready, go. 5, 4, 3, press, out, last 1, and switch, hands to the middle. Press in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, hands out 2, 1. Cross, press in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. Out, press. 5, 4. Activate your core. 3, 2, 1. Cross in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's play with this resistance just a little bit more. Keep your hands on the tops of your thighs. And for this one, you can scooch back a little bit if you want to. It's up to you. So you're going to start to press your right thigh into your right hand, keeping them connected. So press, 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 but you want to press your hand down. 5, 4, 3, 2, that's hard. 1, bring it down, other side. Lift your leg up and press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take a break. Well, didn't think you were going to get some upper body workout, did you? Let's do that again. Hands to your thighs. Press up. And even if your foot doesn't leave the ground, you can come onto your toes, and that's still enough. Press. Actively press. It's like that resistance that you just feel. 3, 2, 1. Press it down. Other side. Lift. Lift. You can keep your toes on the ground. Maybe your heels just lifted. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Relax. Relax. Now we'll do just a little bit of stretching here. So straighten your right leg out in front of you. And you can choose if you want your toes flexed towards your face or if you want your toes pointed down. We're going to switch it regardless. Whatever you do, I'm going to start with the foot flexed towards my face. And then you'll keep this leg bent and the foot in the ground. Start to walk your hands down so that you fold forward any level. It doesn't matter if you're here or if you're all the way down. And then once you get to a place where you feel like you can't really go anymore, point your foot and then flex your foot. And then just keep going through those motions. You might hear some cracks. It's okay. Notice where your hands are. Good. Now point your toes down to the ground and then walk your hands back up. Put your foot back to meet the other one, and then we'll do the other side. Foot forward. Flex your toe towards your face, or whatever one you didn't do before, or you did before on the other side, even if it's not the same as me, you know what I mean. And then start to walk your hands down your legs until you can't go any further. Hold it there and breathe. Like, take really deep breaths. Oh, well, we forgot to flex and point. Oh no. So we're going to do that now, but I'm going to even it out, I promise. Keep folding. Flex and point. And flex and point. And flex and point. And then once you point, that's when walk your hands in. And then you'll bring your foot to meet the other one. And then we're just going to do the right side again. But this time, just stick your foot straight out. Make sure it's completely on the ground. It's okay if your knee's bent. And then start to walk your hands down, just like you did before, but this time hold it and breathe, just like we did on the first side, so that we can even them out. And just for good measure, let's walk our hands in, and then do the other side. Foot forward, hands come forward as well, fold in, and just take 2 big breaths here. Good. Start to walk your hands in, and now we're gonna stand up in a way that is really intentional. So, bring your feet hip width distance. And start by bringing your hands to the tops of your thighs, just like we were working on before. actively press down with your feet. Before you lift anything up, just press down. Even if it's more like energetic, you can feel your feet in the ground. Then start to scooch your hips forward. Press your hands into your thighs. Press your thighs back into your hands and activate your core. Activate your core. Ready to stand in 3, 2, 1. Activate everything, shift forward, press, and then stand up. Good timing. That's it for today. Bye.